This is a picture of a giant comet. Now you might say, wait, I don't see any comet in there. But here, right there, we'll circle it. Bernatelli-Bernstein, Comet 2014, UN 271. So this was actually originally found in 2014. It's estimated to be a huge comet, perhaps the largest comet we've ever been able to calculate the size of. And here's another beautiful rendering done by our own Chris Butler, showing if you were up close to it, what it might look like. But this was estimated to be huge. And in the news, they went a little crazy. They were saying things like massive and hurtling, and the nucleus is gonna run into us, nuclear force, just absolutely craziness. Well, don't believe what you read, especially not on the internet. The comet's closest approach is gonna be more than 10.9 astronomical units from the sun. One astronomical unit is 93 million miles. That's the distance between the Earth and the sun. So this comet doesn't come any closer than Saturn. In fact, it goes between Saturn and Uranus's orbit. So it's not hurtling towards Earth. It's approaching the inner solar system. But what is interesting about this is it is already formed a coma and a little bit of a tail, which is unusual for comets that are that far out. So these must be very volatile materials that are being heated up and ejected off of this comet. Some researchers used the Hubble Space Telescope, and they modeled what that coma should look like based upon the smoothness of the background variation and subtracted it off, leaving the nucleus. And when they measured the size of that, it came out to be a whopping up to 85 miles across. Now, it might be a little smaller because they didn't get this exactly right, but that is huge. That's ridiculously big. Hale-Bopp was 46 miles, and everybody thought that one was ginormous. Halley's only 7 miles across, and that one's a super well-known one. Another well-known comet was Churyumov-Gerasimenko, which was visited by the Rosetta spacecraft, and it was only about 2.5 miles across. There you can see it compared to Los Angeles. So let's compare this new comet to Los Angeles. That's right, it would span between Malibu, that's the circle on the left, all the way out to San Bernardino on the right-hand side, so Riverside to Malibu. And I don't particularly like that rendering, but that's how it goes. You can see here another rendering by Chris Butler of what it might look like up close to this comet. So pretty cool stuff. I can't wait to see as it gets closer and closer to us. We'll learn more and more about it. It'll outgas more. We'll get more spectrographs on it, and we'll learn what what it's made of. Probably made of comet-like stuff, but the details, I'm curious if it's different than other smaller comets. This one being, a much, much larger object.